Hello, this is Les Johns. Les Johns is Robert Love more baby. I think in the future I'm gonna start focusing my videos on Las Vegas related stuff only because um, my name it has to do with Las Vegas. So I think I'm gonna do that unless something major happens or unless I'm in Arkansas or in California or in Arizona or somewhere I may do a video about my being on vacation or something, but I'm gonna talk about a few non-Vegas stuff, and then I think I'm just gonna do Vegas stuff from now on. But I am gonna do some videos about things that's on my mind, which is not Las Vegas related. It has to do with what I went through in my life with different things and people and stuff. But um, I'm gonna talk about this kid. I believe he was like 20. He got killed by the police during a traffic stop by a police that should have minded her own business. Um, Daunte Wright was a father. He was still a teenager. I believe he was 20, but he was still a teenager, and he was a young dad. Basically, but I believe this is him right here. Let me turn the picture around. Yeah, that's him holding his son. He is biracial. Yeah, he's 20. Um, he was shot on Sunday, but this story came out. This story came out April the 14th. Sunday. That Sunday it had to be last week. So let me think. Let me think. Let's see. The 16th was Friday. The 14th was Wednesday. The 12th was Monday. So he was shot. Excuse me. Yawn is contagious, but he was shot April the 11th. But yeah, he was shot April 11th by Kim Potter, and he was in a Minneapolis suburb of Brooklyn Center. People are protesting for justice for his death and to remember his life. He had a 2-year-old son, Daunte Jr., and his son's not gonna be able to play basketball with him. His mother was on Good Morning America, Katie Wright, and she was saying that he had brothers and sisters that he loved so much, and I assume that they loved him too. His aunt Naisha Wright said that he was a loving young man, and he had a smile, the most beautiful smile. Oh Lord. An older cousin, Mario Greer, said he and Wright loves seeing each other on holidays, especially on 4th of July, when they like to shoot off Roman candles together. Wright went to 3 different high schools, including Edison High School in Minneapolis, where he was voted class clown as a freshman. Jonathan Mason, who worked as a youth development specialist and as a mentor at school, said Wright was a gregarious, popular student who had many friends. I am home alone, so it's nobody here, so my yawn is not gonna affect nobody. Mason also said he was charismatic kid. He would joke with you. He was so witty. Mason said he was one of those kids that everybody looked up to. Wright played. Come back to me. Wright played freshman and junior varsity basketball teams that was known for having a good left hand shot. Mason said during mentoring sessions, Wright would talk about what he hoped to do with his life. Mason said um, he wanted to be a NBA player. He also wanted to be a fashion designer, be a business owner. Mason recalled, but Mason told him he can do whatever he want to do when he grow up. But the two also, let me make sure I don't know what that is. That's probably that's my grade. The two also will talk about how black people should react when they encounter police because of the history of black people being shot by police. He said he told him when the police pull you over, you have your hands on the steering wheel, the top of the steering wheel. Don't reach for anything because they may shoot you. He said, I guess he told Mason, he said he will always say, man, why they gotta do that just for people not to kill us. Wright moved to Patrick Henry High School in Minneapolis in 2018, where his sister is also a student. Principal Yusuf Abdullah, he said he left one semester and went to stadium view schools. That's too many schools to go to. So let me push it down a little more. The principal of the school said they got to know Daunte really well through his sister. Many staff employees worked with him throughout the year, try to build a relationship with him and connect with him. They said Daunte wasn't a difficult kid. You know, he had, average issues as teenagers. A troubled life, no. I just thought by the lines of a teenage life, I guess an average teenage life, he was a good kid. People have described Wright, his shooting as an accidental discharge that happened as officers trying to arrest Wright on an outstanding warrant as stopping his car having expired register tags. Wright's mother said he just called her right before he was shot and told police had pulled him over because he had air fresheners hanging from his rearview mirror. They may pull me over because I have it on my mirror too. I probably get my windows tinted. But the city police chief who resigned Tuesday said police officer who shot Wright, Kim Potter, meant to use her taser on him but instead shot him. I believe she did. She lied. My personal opinion, I believe she lied. She wanted to shoot him because she was afraid. Potter also resigned from position and she was charged with second-degree manslaughter. But Wright has the warrant because he failed to appear in court on charges. He fled for officer and possessed a gun without permit during an encounter with Minneapolis police in this past June. A search of court records show Wright had a minor criminal record with petty misdemeanor convictions for possession and sale of a small amount of marijuana and disorderly conduct. After he was killed, his family learned of a connection between Wright and George Floyd. Floyd's girlfriend, Courtney Rouse, said she worked with Wright while he was a student at Edison High School. Rouse, teacher, assistant, and counselor at school, said, let's scroll down. Just give me a second. Um, Ross was a teacher assistant and counselor at school. Said Mason, who worked with Ross. Um, Ross says she's crushed that Floyd is gone, and she's also crushed that Daunte is also gone. Also, Ross, the Tuesday after he died, she was at a police brutality protest. He was a wonderful people boy. Ross said. Um, yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully the woman will get justice. Kim Potter, she will get justice in what she did. Hopefully the police can be trained more, not to just assume people are doing this. If they have to shoot them, but don't kill them. But I'm gonna go ahead and go like, share, subscribe, hit the notification, comment below. If you don't say something, afraid to speak out. Wash, touch your hands, if it's social distance, wear a mask, cover mouth, cough, sneeze. And again, Lance Johns dropping a lot more, baby. But thank you for listening. The more means I'm talking about stuff that's not Las Vegas related. But that's it, and have a good evening. A few more videos, a couple more videos. I'm finna head out and drive. But thank you, and have a good evening. Thank you.